Seeing is believing. What does this idiom essentially mean? Well, it means human is a creature that very trust and rely on sense of sight. Then, why do we see things? What does this function exist for? The answer is to get information, in my opinion. Then, why do we get information? The answer is to live. In other words, not to die, in my opinion. In short, we get information not to die, and we call the information that could help people to live longer knowledge. And to get knowledge, we use five senses, which is the way to have an experience. And the theory I just mentioned is called empiricism. There are three basic branches in epistemology. The first one is empiricism, I just mentioned. The theory that all knowledge is based on experience derived from the senses. Rationalism, the practice or principle of basing opinions and actions on Onoyoko, Toyota or something. Yeah. Skepticism, the theory that certain knowledge is impossible. In this video, I'll talk about empiricism, which is sport, with a bit of artificial intelligence. What's this circle stuff in this picture? Yes, obviously, this is an apple. So, can you explain why this is an apple? How do you know this is an apple? Is it because the ratio of height and width is 1 to 1, and the shape is circle, and the color is red? Is that all? Then, what about this one? The color is red, and the shape is also circle, and the ratio of this object is 1 to 1. But obviously, this is a cherry, even though it has very similar specs with apple as a heart. Most of my friends I asked same questions couldn't explain the difference well. In fact, we don't know what is clearly different, though we can almost perfectly recognize them. That's because there's a black box between human brain and reality, and we unconsciously in and output knowledge through that black box. Then let me just very quickly explain how people get knowledge with an example we've just done. When we see the apple, the eye gets send information to brain, and the brain somehow return a result. This is an apple. But something has happened in the black box for sure. By the way, do you know who she is? Then what about these old men and young girl? The answer is these people don't exist. These are the pictures which artificial intelligence made. Now I'm sure that you're wondering how artificial intelligence did it. Okay, let me explain. At first, we give them lots of information like this is human, this is human, this used to be a human. Then we teach them the right and wrong answers. Then artificial intelligence will break the information down so that they can put the several aspects into the fine attributes. Then save them as knowledge, a knowledge of the human in this case. After that, we request the human's picture to browser, and the browser request to AI. Then AI access to knowledge, in this case database, and get appropriate information and send a response to browser, and the browser translate them to picture so that we can see as picture. This is how AI made a picture of human. So displays should be information, and the right side display should be knowledge, and the left side display should be sense. As you see, artificial intelligence get knowledge in the same way that human does. In conclusion, sense is just the function to get information. The action to get information generates an experience. If the information is correct, it becomes a knowledge. Human gets knowledge from experience. By the way, If you play Tinder, you should be careful because the pictures in the Tinder could be a picture AI made, in my opinion. Thank you.